Hello, my sexy and beautiful people of the internet. My name is Diego, also known as the Chilean Retro Gamer, and welcome back to Chilean Retro Gamer's Retro Quest. We're gonna be playing some Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Master System. Actually, this game, I should have done it for YouTube. Well, I did it like in 2008, of course, without commentary at the time. But I should have done it again a few times for different series, including the replay series. But for some reason, I never found any replay or any playthrough to this game with commentary, which makes me believe that I never did a replay of this. However, it was still within the list of games to do, at least for the Retro Quest. So I said to myself, well, isn't now the time to do it? Why not doing it now, right? In a way to make a comeback to the regular YouTube activity on a more special note. I wouldn't say a big note or the biggest note, because even though this is Sonic the Hedgehog and everything, this is not like the most amazing title of the series, clearly, but at least it's symbolic enough to basically say that it's one of the most important Master System titles. I don't know if you guys are actually familiar with Sonic for the Master System, assuming that you are Sonic fans. I mean, if you are Sonic fans, most likely you know this version. I actually discovered this game through emulation. Well, like lots of retro games actually I discovered through emulation, but particularly this one, I discovered it like in the early 2000s, and I remember playing quite a bit of this one in 2002, 2003 via emulation. I remember that clearly because I spent like a couple of holidays playing through this game, legit of course. Now, as you know, I'm gonna be making some save states here and there, essentially for time saving. Not because I don't trust my skills for this particular game. Of course, I use save states pretty often because I don't trust my own skills, especially when I want to record something, a game that I'm playing pretty much for the first time. But in this case, well, Sonic for the Master System is not really hard of a game. It might take a few tries, a few deaths, but it's not really a very difficult game to go through. Matter of fact, the emerald collecting, which is basically an optional thing like it happens in the original Sonic 1 for the Genesis, I don't remember if it really changes anything at all in terms of ending. Like, it barely changes anything on the original Genesis one, but in this particular title, I don't recall. And that's where the first emerald is. I'm gonna try to collect them all as far as as long as I remember the location of each of them. I will get to remember as I play this, but I do remember like beating this game a few times back then, and you know, collecting all the emeralds without really having to struggle in order to do that. So yeah, guys, about my comeback. Like I said, we can call this an official comeback. I don't know how things are gonna go after my vacation is over. Remember, I am on my 2 weeks off vacation period, and so I'm basically using this opportunity to start catching up for real with the projects, trying to work on as many things as I can, getting myself organized. Oh yeah, by the way, there is one emerald per world. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, this is a bonus area, which is basically for you to collect rings, lives, and I think continues as well. Let's see if I can actually reach that. I don't know how many of these bonus games we are gonna see throughout this playthrough. At least I remember 2 or 3 of them. Okay, that's where the thing is. Spells Sega. Okay, that's a continue. Okay, I have to make it drop and then hit it. Makes sense. It's on a timer, so I assume that if I don't make it to the goal in time, I basically won't register me getting these things, including the continue and the life. So I rather hurry the fuck up. Don't you think? So, how's everybody doing today? I noticed that many of you did watch my new update video playing another version of Tetris, the one for the Super Nintendo. I mean, one main reason for me to make those videos, it's not just to let you know that I'm around, but also to basically, how can I say, like test the waters, see how things are, how many people still kind of cares, and basically to check if the regular people potentially like unsubscribe or lost any hope of me making any video at all. But yeah, I still see people around. Shoutouts to my good buddy Bizarro13, still commenting and listening to what I have to say, which is always awesome. Okay, this is the most basic type of Robotnik fight ever. I mean, remember the first one in Sonic for the Genesis? It got a demolition ball, but a wrecking ball rather. But in here, just flies around from one side to another. I mean, it couldn't be more basic than that. Now, my question is, actually, that's really unprofessional of me, but honestly, I don't know which one came out first, the Genesis or the Master System. I believe, from what I've heard, by the way, this is a new area to this version, so I wouldn't say that this is basically a direct translation from the Genesis. Clearly it isn't. I mean, it is inspired maybe, but there are quite a few differences, at least in terms of the levels themselves, level types, environments, and the like. There are plenty of similarities, but I think there are more differences than similarities. Alright. I'd rather lose a life and start again. I don't remember when I last save-stated, so I'd rather start it again. So, what was I saying? Well, I usually like interrupt myself when trying to make a point, and then when I try to come back to it, I completely forgot. Or basically cover so many topics at the same time that I end up confusing myself and the audience, obviously. I wonder if this slowdown is normal. Okay, I'll do another one just to make sure. Well, I barely did it. Okay, those arrows, if I'm not mistaken, are checkpoints. Okay, I think I'm a little bit anxious. I think that's the word. Well, who wouldn't be anxious? I don't know, if I made that jump over that platform, basically it's because I had the confidence to do that. Otherwise, I wouldn't even bother. Again, this is a game that I have played a few times, but it's been quite a while. That's the truth. Can I come back? Yes, I can. Okay. Just trying to collect the life. I'm gonna give it another one. There we go. That should be enough. Just to make sure, dude. You never know. You never know. Okay, that's where the emerald is. Okay, you cannot reach it jumping short from there, but I think you have to let me make a save here just for good measure. There we go. Good times. Okay. I was trying to make some jumps on the bridge. So yeah, the first emeralds are super easy, the last ones are a little bit trickier. Oh shit, I was drinking my Pepsi. Shoutouts to Pepsi, of course, but it's not going to pay me. It's going to pay me nothing for this. Advertisements, free advertisements. I don't care, dude. I continue. Is it worth it? I mean, I guess that's the point, the entire point of coming here. Collect things. Be greedy. Be a coin whore. Well, a ring whore in this case. Okay, that's tricky. At least I got alive, and I think I should be getting another one out of the rings. No, not necessarily. But I gotta continue and alive. So yeah, despite the deaths in this game, you can already tell that this is quite generous with lives and continues. So it's not really difficult. Okay, I also get a life, if I'm not mistaken, from 50,000 points, which means it's even more generous. Make a save now. Oh, auto-scrollers, I forgot they were a thing in... I think there are 2 or 3 auto-scroller levels in Master System Sonic. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what I'm planning to do for my comeback now that pretty much I got your attention, since I'm doing a project on the main channel, which is the one that everybody watches, or most of you do watch. The more hardcore fans watch the other channels as well, but I cannot take that for granted. I mean, I should take that for granted, because when I comment on other playthroughs that certainly you guys haven't watched because you haven't seen the other channels or don't watch the videos from, or did not watch the videos from the other channels regularly, but I have to take for granted that you at least know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I gotta resume The Walking Dead. The first episode of Walking Dead, the Telltale game original for Steam. I'm doing that game for that mini roulette that I started like 2 years ago or something, a year and a half ago or something like that, on channel 2 for the non-serious gaming series. I recorded a few videos a few months ago, but of course, since I completely stopped doing videos, of course I put that project on hold. Now I'm gonna resume it. On channel 3 I was doing a series of live streams on Rayman Redemption, which is a fan game that came out last year. Of course, making a tribute to the original Rayman 2D game. Fortunately, I found a way to move the save file from one computer to the other. I mean, it wasn't so hard, but still needed to do it because I reinstalled the game. I tried to copy a couple of files that didn't work, but then I had to edit I think the readme file in order to, you know, being able to copy the same settings and the save file. Okay, another bonus game really quickly. At this rate, I don't care if I get new continues or extra lives. I mean, I'm good on those. Besides, I'm save stating, so I find it very unlikely that I ran out of things, even though I'm still making an effort here to actually get a continue another one. Again, I'm curious actually to know if I run out of time without making it to the goal, it will count me grabbing things. Okay. Blast processing, motherfuckers. See if I can get the life at least. No, it doesn't really register things. No, it doesn't. I think it did get me the extra life though, but not the continue. I mean, I'm not suffering about it, but it would have been cool, I guess. Well, in this boss battle, clearly Robotnik is not going to be just flying around. He's actually shooting things now. I have no rings, so obviously I cannot take any hits at all. Oh shit, okay, wrong side. I'm gonna make my first load state because I'm a cheater. Okay, it appears randomly. Oh, okay. I have to find the safe spot here. I do have to find it. Actually, this was fine. Yeah, I mean, jumping in between some of the bullets, hitting him only one time every attempt, not get greedy. Probably by the end of the battle I will get greedy. Hopefully I will not be losing the count. This is the 4th hit. And I believe it takes 8, right? Like pretty much. That's number 5 if I'm not mistaken. Gotta be careful with some of these jumps. I get a little overexcited and jump higher than I should. Okay, next one I'm gonna get a little bit more greedy. Actually, there was no need to. And now, let's free the animals. And that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. It's always awesome to be back doing video games for you. And well, now we're gonna be dealing with a new area, also exclusive to this version, which is the jungle, Chilean Retro Gamers home. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.